my autism's allowed me to do my job, and I really think not only does it enable me and empower me to do my job, but it's so intertwined with post-production specifically.
What you have accomplished in this industry is amazing for anyone, but the context for which I want to frame this is because of the reason you reached out to me, what we're going to talk about. You were recently diagnosed with autism. So for somebody to say, well, it's amazing for anybody to do this, but for somebody with autism to do it, that's amazing. You know, that was so courageous of you to decide to do this, despite the fact that you suffer from this problem. You know, good for you. Obviously, that's not the way that I want to frame it, but I have a feeling that that's how some people frame this, right?
Yeah, and maybe I would have even thought of it in that way, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. But actually, having thought a lot about it, and I do spend a lot of time thinking, I actually conclude that all of the success, the Chernobyl and Star Wars and everything that I am good at, is connected to my autism, to my neurodiversity, to my brain. So actually, I don't think that I would be as successful at those things if I was not autistic, or if, I wouldn't be that successful. All of the things that I owe it to, but I owe it to my autism, really. And that's something that makes me want to talk about it, because I know that growing up and lots of other people who have brains that they know are quite different to other people, makes you it can lead to periods of lack of self-worth, not feeling valuable, not feeling able to do things. Everything you just said about how difficult it must be, I think you can have those thoughts in your mind, but actually my autism's allowed me to do my job, and I really think not only does it enable me and empower me to do my job, but it's so intertwined with post-production specifically. I think that definitely when I got my diagnosis, one of the things I thought is, wow, if I'm autistic and I'm learning this, I know a bunch of people who I work with who would be interested in this and who should maybe go on this journey and maybe get their brains checked out, because there's a lot to learn from that process. And I see it, I feel like I've got a neurodivergent radar now, and I can pick up all over the place. Like, that person's brain is thinking like my brain thinks, or isn't thinking like other people's brains think. I listen to your podcast, and some of the people that speak to you on your podcast, I swear, I'm like, that guy, that girl, they'd be interested. They should get tested. They should see where this journey takes them. It's part of what we do.